All right, welcome back. So we have our cool little SharePoint site that we made. The next thing I'm going to show you is if we click on this link right here, it brings us back to the SharePoint site. So I'm going to show you this button. I made this for you guys just to show you that, hey, look, a work order request. And it says, hi, Jason. When you submit this form, the owner will see your name and email address. So we have a little work order form. Just say, Jason, see how long it takes us to fill it out. Today's date. And I have an issue in the men's restroom. It's a plumbing issue, and I'm requesting a repair. And I'll say, hey, the sink in the bathroom is leaking, right? And then we'll say, hopefully we can get this done today, if that's possible. And hit submit. Hey, there you go. So that's just going over a quick little detail. So any employee, when they use your SharePoint site, and let's go over to our SharePoint. Any employee that uses the SharePoint site has access to fix a problem. And we're going to create a form just like that for our pseudo IT department, right? So we're going to click on these 9 little dots here on the top left corner. And we're going to click on more apps because as you can see, we don't have Microsoft Forms easy to access. Another way you can do it is just type in forms, right? But I want to show you both ways because this is for newer users, people who've never done this before. So you're going to scroll down. You have all these apps here. And if forms is not showing up here, you can go up here and just click on all apps and find it. But we're going to select our Microsoft Forms. And as you can see, I already have my maintenance work request, right? So we're going to go ahead and create a new form. And we're just going to say IT request, right? And then we're going to do a text like requester's name. And I'm going to show you guys something that's really important. If you want this to be as efficient as possible, when you're making your new forms, if get with your executive leadership team or your supervisors and organize how you want every form to flow, right? So we have name of requester already. We'll put today's date. So we're going to add a new section. That'll be a text. Today's date. You want to know when someone put in the request. The next thing I want to show you is you can make it a requirement to fill these areas out because if you don't, you might be missing data. So you make it required. They cannot submit the form until they fill it out. All right, so we'll add a new question. Let's see what we did here. We added location. So we'll just type in choice. We'll do location. This could also be room number. I worked at a hospital, so we did room number. And I'm just going to do that for training. And option 1 is room 1. Do room 2, room 3, room 4. And what's cool about this is that this is something that you can scale as your business grows. So we can go down here and we can say, hey, we built a new area. Let's add another option. So you can add option and we'll just say room 1. We just built a new room at our facility. Boom. It automatically saves as you edit the form. So for our IT requests, we're going to add a other option. So people can add, maybe it's in the parking lot, maybe you have a computer out there. It gives a person an option to type something, right? They can type anything they want. So to remain consistent, we have type of request. So type of request could be a choice. And we can just say, desktop, cell phone, we'll just say router, view, printers. That's going to be popular. Printers. Um, we'll just make website support and add another option, right? So the thing is it's important to collect data on what work orders you are currently getting. So if you have a lot of desktops you're installing or repairing and cell phones, you want to put the main ones here that you get most frequently, because this is going to be really important in data collection. One, if you make it a choice, it collects the data. This, where you just have text, you're not getting enough information. It won't organize the data on Excel properly. So to get the data you want to have the choice option and pre-fill everything out. Plus, it's faster for the user. Like, they can just automatically click. And if it doesn't pertain to any of these options, they can just type it out. But say most of your work orders are desktop requests, like, hey, I need a new desktop or repair. You're going to be able to see how many of those specifically you do. So we're going to go down to our type of request. Is it an install or a repair? We'll use that for IT as well. And we'll make a choice. Install/repair, question mark. We'll give them the option. And then you can do other option for this too. So details. So the details on the issue, we'll do a text here. Issue. So they might say my office is open from, 8 to 4. You can come in then if you have security parameters in your location where you have to be there while they mess with the computers. Or you can also put like, hey, it's, you know, like it's not turning on. The desktop is not turning on, or the desktop keeps crashing after a minute. It could be a heating issue. It could be someone didn't plug in their computer. They knocked the power. They knocked the cord out of the power outlet. And then date of desired completion. Date of completion. And that way, in our shop, we actually had priority levels we narrowed it down to. So we had priority. I forgive my spelling. So we would have high, or actually we would have emergency, high, normal, and then we'd have another option. So you can do that. Another thing I want to show you, if you want to reorganize this, you just hit these up and down arrows. So say you want this like right after they put their name in today's date, they say, hey, it's an emergency work order request, right? You don't want to make it too complicated, right? You want as many choices as possible. So it automatically saves. This is saved. Everything you edit is saved. So the next thing you need to do is to link it to your SharePoint. So we want to go to collect responses, and you're going to see this link right here, right? You want to shorten that link and copy it right here. So we're gonna head over to our fancy SharePoint that we made, and we're gonna hit the edit button, and we're gonna wait for the website to load. And all we're doing is connecting the button to this Microsoft Forms, just like we did with this maintenance work order request. So in the back end, we can edit it. But when you look at collect responses, you don't want to give that link to the user because they can just edit your form. So I clicked on the button and I clicked on the edit tile. And as you can see on the right hand side, it says change link. So from this page, you want to go to from a link. And all you have to do is hit Control V. Or you can right click and hit paste. Right? And then you want to add it. All right. And so that should help you link up the website. So let's get out of here. Let's click on our website. Let's republish it. So we want to test if this goes to the right place. So let's left click. It's not going to the right place. So we got to edit. And this is why you test this. It's going to take forever to load. Just be patient. This is all about patience. I'm going to click on our little tile here. It's good that we're going over this again. You're going to see our link. We need to change that link again. We're going to hit paste, add, and then we're going to republish. So it should have that short link into the IT. Someone else is editing this page. It was me. It was me all along. So let's click on the home page. There we go. There it goes. It works. So now we can fill in this IT request. We'll just say Jason. And you can time this. Oh, I didn't pick the date function. So we'll edit that. We'll just say it's an emergency work order. It's in room 4. My desktop needs a repair. I'm just going to say it won't turn on at all. This is a common issue if you're in IT. And then we'll just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And submit. All right. So now your form submits. And so when you do not have this installed already, right, you're going to have to go to forms, and we'll just do it from here. You're going to have to go to forms yourself, and you're going to have to click on the work order, and you're going to have to view responses to see what work orders went in. So as you can see for our IT, we have an average time of it takes 42 seconds. And this is why I said do choice, or this is for our maintenance, because now you have a bar graph. Like 100% of our work orders is this men's restroom. What's the issue there? And then here you can say 100% of our issues are plumbing issues. You see what I'm saying right here? The data that you extract from it. So you're going to be able to see what's taking up most of your work orders. Like, is it repairs? Is it installs? Is it inspections? And the cool thing about this is for everyone that's addicted to Excel, you can open this in Microsoft Excel, and I'm going to just show you what it looks like at base. It automatically comes up with a spreadsheet for you right here. So you can do your own formulas if you want, right? You don't have to rely on the formulas that are in the output right here, okay? Now, if you want to kind of show people, um, what's going on, like, hey, it takes this long to do work orders, you can go over individual work orders. You'll have a section where you can actually click on the arrows and you can go over the individual work orders. So it's a great tool that you can use for your business. And of course, you don't want to have to go into the back end every day and click on these and say, hey, a work order got through, right? So the next video, it's going to be a long one. We're going to make a Power Automate. We're going to automate it and connect everything to our email and Teams. It's going to be pretty heavy, so get ready. All right, and that's all I got. Thank you.